Have you ever really wondered what goes into a high-level supply chain analysis? Well, in this explainer, we're going to pull back the curtain on this channel to show you our process, how we take raw corporate data and turn it into the strategic insights you're here for. So, let's dive right in. Okay, let's get one thing straight right from the start. Our guiding principle is and always will be depth. We just don't do surface-level takes or, automated content. Every single analysis you see here is built on a foundation of rigorous human-led work. Period. So what do we actually do? Our mission is all about conducting these deep dive analyses of supply chains. We start with the raw, publicly available data from companies, and then we apply a professional framework to really get to the bottom of the strategic logic behind every single move they make. So, a really important question: who's actually doing this analysis? This part is absolutely key, because the credibility of everything we do, it rests entirely on a foundation of certified, proven expertise. And this certificate right here, this is that foundation. Every piece of content on this channel is created and analyzed by a certified demonstrated Master Logistician, or DML, from the International Society of Logistics. This isn't just a hobby for us, it's a professional discipline. And this level of expertise didn't just happen overnight. It was a multi-year journey, a real progression. Starting with demonstrated logistician back in early 2010, moving up to senior logistician that same year, and then finally culminating in the Master Logistician certification in 2011. So what does DML actually mean? Well, think of it as the highest level designation you can get from the International Society of Logistics. It's a seal of approval that signifies top-tier competence in both the hands-on operations and the high-level strategy that really governs modern logistics. Okay, so we've established the expertise. But how is it actually applied? You see, a repeatable, rigorous process is what ensures that the quality stays consistent. We actually model our work on a Harvard-style business case study framework. Each analysis we do follows this structured three-step path. First, we dig in to identify any operational bottlenecks. Next, we evaluate a company's strategic trade-offs, things like choosing between cost and speed. And finally, we apply the Ramsey framework. That's reliability, availability, maintainability, and cost to assess the true value of their logistics assets. And what data fuels this whole process? Well, only the most reliable kind. We rely exclusively on publicly disclosed corporate documents. We're talking annual reports, shareholder minutes, investor presentations, and regulatory filings. This isn't guesswork, it's all about data integrity. It all boils down to a very simple promise we make to you. Absolutely zero speculation, no false content. We just follow the numbers wherever they happen to lead. Now, in today's world, it's really important to be transparent about the tools we use. So let's take a moment to clarify our workflow and explain exactly where technology fits into this picture. This slide really shows that clear division of labor. The human expert, the DML creator, handles all the critical thinking. That's the research, the strategic framing, the core analysis, and structuring the entire narrative. NotebookLM, it only comes in at the very, very end. It just acts as a tool to help record and format the completed analysis, basically making these really complex topics a bit more accessible for you. So, what's the end goal of all this work? Well, it's all driven by a really clear educational mission. Our focus is very specific. We're decoding the nerve center of the global electronics supply chain, and that's Taiwan. By breaking down the logistics of these absolutely pivotal companies, think TSMC and Hanhai, we can provide essential insights for a global audience. Look, we're not here to chase viral trends. Our goal is to build a stable, high-quality library of supply chain knowledge. We want this to be a resource that's designed to empower your strategic thinking for years and years to come. And all of this brings us to the ultimate question we're trying to answer. We're not just looking at trucks and ships and warehouses. We are digging deeper, trying to understand the fundamental, underlying logic of global commerce itself. That's the journey we're on, and we really hope you'll continue to join us.